Shortly after giving birth, Cathy died mysteriously in her apartment of a brain aneurysm, speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary aneurysm.
You'd better grab a chair for this one, because the beef between Nicki and Beyonce just got a whole lot messier after Nicki jumped on Twitter and accused Beyonce of being the most evil of all. Now, you have all heard those conspiracy theories that Blue Ivy was allegedly extracted from Cathy's pregnant body right before she was taken out. No wonder Beyonce's bump was deflating on national television when she was supposed to be pregnant with Blue. And to make matters even worse, folks dug deeper into this mess after Nicki's recent allegations. And baby, they found a whole lot of evidence, including receipts of Beyonce confessing to her allegedly taking Cathy's life. So what's the truth and what's not? And why is Nicki just now coming out with this if she's known about it for years? Let's find out. Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen Nicki relentlessly dragging Jay-Z and Beyonce for filth, especially Jay-Z. She accused him of trying to destroy her career and allegedly stealing over $200 million from her. Now, when it comes to Beyonce, though, Nicki has thrown some shade here and there, but nothing too direct. That was until a few days ago, when she went off on Twitter and spilled all the tea about what really happened to Cathy White. For starters, Nicki posted this photo of Cathy White and said, "Say her name," as well as this other tweet that simply said, "Cathy White." And just when we thought she couldn't get any more direct, she posted memes of Jay-Z and Beyonce and added a shady tweet alluding to them being behind the tragic deaths of both Cathy White and the mother of Jay-Z's estranged son, Rymir Satterthwaite. Cathy White and Rymir mom died so young, from such uncanny circumstances. I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence. Now, even before Nicki got involved in this, there were already speculations. You see, at the time of Cathy's death, it was reported that she died from a brain aneurysm, but people didn't believe this at all, especially after the blogger Hollywood Street King did his own private investigation and dug up new information. And side note, Hollywood Street King was the first to report Cathy and Jay-Z's affair, so he took this case very personally. He put up an investigative article, which I'm going to read to y'all. The information in it definitely makes that brain aneurysm excuse sound like a whole load of BS. The article read, "Yesterday I got the news that Cathy Michelle White had suddenly passed away, so I quickly began my investigation. And guess what? Cathy did not die from a brain aneurysm as reported widely around the internet today. According to an NYPD detective who told me, Cathy's cause of death is uncertain, and later today we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious." Cathy White died exactly 1 year to the day from when I broke the story of her and Jay-Z's affair. He added, "A 911 call came in from an apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. The ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that an aneurysm killed her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out the cause of her death, but someone might have given Cathy a bad drug. So they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report." 2 weeks before her death, Cathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of our sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. This all happened in the last 2 weeks. Then, little more than 48 hours after the announcement that Beyonce was pregnant with Jay's baby, this young lady suddenly dies under suspicious circumstances. Now, I don't know if y'all realized, but the article said Cathy was found dead just days after it was announced that Beyonce had given birth. Well, I don't know if y'all remember, but there were rumors that Beyonce wasn't really actually pregnant after a video went viral of her supposed baby bump caving in when she sat down for an interview.
This moment exposed to some even caught us by surprise. Here it is again, slowed down. As Beyoncé sits down with Molly Meldrum, her dress folds. That crease caused a world.
Using a surrogate because she didn't want to put her body through the stress.
Oh, and remember what I said about Beyonce seemingly confessing to the unaliving of Cathy? Well, that alleged confession was in her song, Daughter. In the song, Beyonce basically admitted to taking the life of her partner's mistress.
Allegedly, the song Daughter on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album.
I love that one.
It's potentially a murder confession about Jay-Z's mistress, Cathy White.
What?
Buckle up. On August 28th, 2011, Beyonce announced her pregnancy at the MTV VMAs.
Iconic.
On January 7th, 2012, Blue Ivy was born into this world. In 2016, Beyonce dropped Lemonade. Now, as we all know, Lemonade was a true album about infidelity. Jay-Z was rumored to have a very long time mistress. People knew of Cathy White because of Jay-Z, okay?
Yikes.
So here's where it gets a little crazy. Cathy White was known to be pregnant in 2011. Shortly after giving birth, Cathy died mysteriously in her apartment of a brain aneurysm.
I have a feeling this is related.
Now, even though we saw Beyonce's bump publicly, there's a video of Beyonce sitting down for an interview and her whole stomach just deflates in the video. And it's very weird.
This is crazy.
If you listen to Daughter, the song completely illustrates a murder confession. The lyrics in the song say, "Your body laid out on these filthy floors, your bloodstains on my custom coutures. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." So fans are speculating that Beyonce had Cathy White killed after Cathy White had the baby and claimed the baby as her own, and that baby is Blue Ivy.
Now, this is all alleged information, but people definitely believe it. They even said this is why Blue looks like Bey, even though she allegedly came out of Cathy. People also brought up this very evil, twisted poem from Beyoncé's song Anger, in which she talks about how she would do anything to keep her man, including wearing the skin and hair of his dead lover.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph. All three of us. Immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
Anyway, when Nicki initially spilled the tea about all this, people were shocked because, as I said earlier, she was mostly coming for Jay-Z, not Beyoncé. And the one time she actually comes for Beyoncé, she slaps her with these wild allegations. It's almost as if she were waiting for other people like Jaguar Wright to make these claims before she comes out with what she knows. Y'all know no one takes Nicki seriously anymore. So if people will listen to her, they'll need to get some reassurance from another person. But see, unlike what most people think, Nicki has in fact been throwing shade at Beyoncé. It may not have been as loud as when she's going off on Jay-Z, but it was enough for her to get a reaction out of Beyoncé's mom, Tina, and her sister, Solange. So basically, not too long ago, Nicki was live on the station listening while playing her and Beyoncé's song, Feeling Myself. Midway through playing the song, she told her fans that just because she plays a song that she collaborated on with an artist in the past, doesn't mean she actually likes the said artist.
Like music, it doesn't mean that I rock with the person or whatever. Like, I really want y'all to notice. I hate to have to say this. What we doing? Like, are we rocking with, or we ain't rocking with and that's why I love them. That's why I love y'all. But so I just wanted to make that disclaimer, so everybody know from now till whenever, okay? Just because I play a song that I happen to be featured on, don't mean see my stream kicking right in my throat.
Neither Bey nor Jay responded to this, but Beyoncé's mama and her sister Solange sure did. Tina posted a photo of her and Beyoncé with a shady caption that said, "Good morning. It feels good to wake up knowing my faves didn't lose their minds like some people. Y'all have a great day. Remember to ignore the ignorance," as Miss Tina Knowles would say. The Barbs chewed her up so bad for this that she ended up editing the caption to this one, in which she said, "Wow, I reposted this because it was talking about our relationship. It had nothing to do with anyone other than Beyoncé and me. Please stop being messy and dragging me into something I don't have anything to do with." You guys should be ashamed. Solange got on Instagram and posted these creepy photos of the idols she's been worshipping, which people speculated was a warning against Nicki to back off before she placed a curse on her. People claimed that this was a way for them to scare Nicki into shutting up. And if this is true, they might have to do something more drastic because it clearly didn't work. She's still going off on Beyoncé and making people look into the Cathy White situation all over again. As usual, people had their thoughts like this person who said, "So Beyoncé and Jay-Z had Cathy unlived because she was pregnant? That's crazy." Another person said, "Look up the story about the mothers who were removed from the maternity ward in the hospital when Blue Ivy was born. I thought it was cruel at the time to do that to other mothers. Why did that happen?" But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Beyoncé allegedly having a hand in Cathy White's death? And do you really think Nicki Minaj is on something? Or is she just making things up just to get back at Beyoncé? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.